Resting on its long-term tradition of sports vehicle producing, Porsche saturates every one of its vehicles, including SUVs like the 2024 Cayenne, with an enjoyable-to-drive nature that is difficult for opponents to coordinate. Albeit the Cayenne is a moderate-size SUV, it feels light on its feet and corners thanks to a skillfully tuned suspension. It's likewise fast, particularly with one of its high-yield powertrains, that remember an accessible fitting for half-and-half in a twin-super V8. Porsche's biggest SUV is likewise rich, with a refined ride, a tranquil lodge, and a lot of tech and comfort highlights. While it may not beat a 911 Super, the Cayenne offers a lot of physicality to fulfill its driver while likewise giving adequate space to individuals and freight. What's going on for 2024? The Cayenne gets a styling invigorate this year, yet a gentle one. Changes to the outside require a sharp eye, yet inside, the Cayenne gets another dashboard plan with more computerized land, another directing wheel, borrowed from the 911 Games vehicle, and another switch-type shift switch mounted on the dashboard. Porsche has raised the stakes on its presentation no matter how you look at it as well. The base model gets 13, a bigger number of pull than previously, while the E half-and-half acquires 9 GP. The S trim gets the greatest lift as it drops its twin super 2.9-liter V6 for a 468 HP twin super 4.0-liter V8. We're exceptionally partial to the passage-level Cayenne, which comes standard with a 12.3-inch touchscreen, a 10-speaker sound system, and a Wi-Fi area of interest, among other well-known gear. And our favored setup would develop that with smart choices. We'd add the top-notch bundle that incorporates encompassing inside lighting, versatile journey control, and all the more impressive Bose Encompass sound framework, warmed front and back seats, and an all-encompassing sunroof. We'd likewise streamline its on-street execution and rough terrain abilities with the Game Chrono bundle, extended drive modes and send-off control, the rough terrain bundle, additional underbody assurance and extra shows, and the versatile air suspension. Motor, transmission, and execution Porsche will give you Spec the Cayenne access multiple ways, beginning with a turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 that makes 348 drive. The module crossover, called the E-Mixture, weds an electric engine and a turbocharged V6 for a joined 463 drive. The Cayenne S flaunts a 468 HP twin super V8 with an incredible sounding exhaust note and stunning speed increase. We expect to reach besting GTS trim with significantly more power. However, Porsche hasn't affirmed that model presently. All motors pair with an insightful 8-speed program transmission and all-wheel drive. While making whatever ways multiple tons move effortlessly as testing, the specialists in Stuttgart were effective with the Cayenne. At the point when we had the option to test a Cayenne S and thought that it's comparably athletic and refined as last year's model. Versatile dampers are currently standard across the Cayenne setup, and most trims will have extra execution choices that incorporate a customizable air suspension, four-wheel guiding for further developed mobility, and dynamic enemy of roll bars for complement cornering. Inside, the 2024 Cayenne gets another dashboard plan with additional screens and a look that is enlivened by the Taycan EV car. The SUV's guiding wheel has been supplanted by one acquired from the 911 Games vehicle, and the check group is presently completely advanced. A switch shifter is mounted on the dashboard, opening up space on the mid-control area for a capacity niche. Porsche basically gives a fresh start inside the Cayenne for clients to customize as they see fit. Everything from the inside trim to the safety belt tones and the surface materials can be exclusively chosen, quite often with a solid extra expense. Notwithstanding customary choices, warmed and ventilated front and back seats, for example, the Cayenne offers advantageous updates, like more steady seats, needing front seats, and 4-zone environment control. Rivals like the Audi Q7 and the Volvo XC90 have 3 columns, while the Porsche has just 2. However, essentially, the Cayenne's rearward sitting arrangement is movable and gives a lot of loosen-up space. The Cayenne allures Porsche lovers with adequate traveler limit and freight volume, which are far more noteworthy than any 911 OS.
My friend, please spare a little time and subscribe to support the channel and like the video. Don't forget to turn on the notifications to be notified of new videos in time.
efficiency, and true MPG. The EPA hasn't delivered efficiency gauges for the 2024 Cayenne yet in spite of its extra power, we're not anticipating significant changes in that frame of mind for the base model. The 2023 Cayenne was evaluated for 17 MPG city and 22 MPG expressway when furnished with the turbocharged V6 motor, and the upgraded one will most likely stick near those numbers. Whenever we get an opportunity, we'll take the new Cayenne on our 75 EMP roadway mileage test course and update this story with results. For more data about the Cayenne's efficiency, visit the EPA's site, range, charging, and battery duration. The 2024 e-mixture's reach ought to be marginally higher than previously, on account of an amplified battery pack that lifts assessed usable limit from 14.3 kilowatt-hours to 20.6. Last year's model was evaluated for up to 15 miles of electric driving, so we hope to see a scope of around 25 miles. Porsche has additionally overhauled the e-Crossbreed's installed charger to consider quicker charging times.